This particular workshop is addressing one of the core challenges, and I'll explain to you. There are just two problems with health in Kenya, and for that matter in sub-Saharan, and they're interrelated. You can't address one without looking at that. On the one side is insufficient resources, as financial resources, and of course this is understandable. Any government would have to allocate resources, but also make sure that they also address other sectors other than health. So insufficient resources is a major thing. But you can't address the issue of insufficient resources without looking at the other side of the coin. Inefficient use of available resources, including finances.
The whole exchange of ideas and wisdom was to make it practical, to have better boards and better governance in care delivery, in NGOs, faith-based organizations, supply chain, pharmaceuticals. That's the purpose, better governance for better health systems.
Collectively, we all see the opportunities in the health sector, the opportunities for Kenya to grow in the health sector. There is interest definitely from the public and private investment to put money in the sector, interest from the citizens to have better health services, interest from the organizations to grow, and the main discussion was how we can tackle this difficult, complex topic, how to turn it into practical example to overcome these challenges and leverage the opportunities for a better health system in future.
Today's session was actually very interesting for me. It's beyond what I expected because I got to really understand the depth and the value of governance in the health system. And that happened because of the selection of participants that we had today.
We had people who had set up their own businesses in the health sector. We had people working with donors. We had people from government. We had consultants. So a very diverse group of people. What that meant was that the discussions were very rich from all aspects of the discussion. We had very interesting discussions around being an SME in the health sector, how we can enhance governance of SMEs in the health sector, what needs to be put in place, what boards need to do, how sustainability can be encouraged in the health sector, and how investments can be encouraged in the health sector. So very, very interesting.
Right now, there are about 195 countries in the world. Every country is dissatisfied with the performance of their health system. They don't have the access, they don't have the quality they want, they don't have the cost effectiveness. We see it in Europe, the UK, where I'm from, the United States. So now across the world is the time to transform health systems into better performance so that the people have better access to better care, and we know that is going to yield stronger, more stable societies, because the health sector is one of the most important sectors. It's a big source of employment, big source of innovation, new technology, new capital. And so if that sector is not governed wisely, then the people and the society aren't going to be growing. They're not going to be as stable as we would all love them to be. So at this time in Kenya and East Africa, these leaders are sharing ideas not only to strengthen what's happening in Kenya, but to move beyond East Africa and beyond the continent of Africa.
So today's session was more of a brainstorming. Yes, we are a teaching institution, but we realized that we need to engage with other players in the sector who have got practical experiences. So the idea was to share ideas and start the process of forming a team of change agents. We want to be change agents so that these ideas that we are talking about becomes the norm.